Can I ever look to the camera?
Feel free, but the style is to look at me.
I know,
You
but
do what you like.
yeah. But
Yeah.
does my hair look okay for
Yeah,
my
how
look?
we're looking. We're looking good, I think. Welcome to Family Gamer TV. I'm with Jeff Poffenbarger. Is that right?
That's right. That's totally right.
And your role here.
I am the janitor. I'm
That's
the.
not true.
I am the executive producer.
And what does that mean?
That means that I am the most executive producer. No, that means that I am more or less in charge of the schedule and making sure that everyone knows what our schedule is. I create kind of the overall global schedule for the team, when things need to be done, and just make sure we're on time.
So,
I have a lot of people who help me do that, though, so it's it's not just me by myself.
With the big spreadsheets.
Yeah, it's just not me with a huge spreadsheet. It's more of I have other producers that help me out and other people in the company, and just make sure that we're all on the same page and that we're moving forward.
So that sounds like it's a role that might be very removed from the game. Is it something that is just a spreadsheet and you're just crunching numbers?
No. It's very much hands-on, seeing where, actually looking at the game, seeing where we are, making sure that the different teams know we need to have this feature or this component of the game completed by then making sure with the help of other people that they are on time. There is a little bit of looking at spreadsheets and seeing where we're trending towards certain things, but I'm not really super good at that.
Yeah.
There's some other people that I hired that are actually really good at that, but more of it's just knowing where we need to be and making sure we get there.
And so is there a time in the cycle of a year when you're more stressed or less stressed? Like when's it getting
Oh
busy?
gosh, yes.
No,
it's not constant. The production is like an ebb and a flow. It is, the beginning of a production cycle or the first half of a cycle it's very normal as far as stress levels, except for when you have certain things due and you want to get it done.
Like getting Giants finished.
That's when you get towards the end of a project. That's when you're here every day for 2 months, because you need to make sure that things are getting done. That every team as is delivering different pieces, that they're all coming in together, and it's just like a bunch of different ships sailing into port that all need to get into their slip. So it's like just making sure that you're waving this person that way, you go that way. There's a lot of that kind of thing.
Yeah, and so it's that difficult because the space here and the approach feels like there's lots of flexibility. People can really work to their strengths.
Oh, totally.
But does that make it hard then to sort of corral that bunch to actually deliver on time?
It depends on what kind of person you are. I think I'm more suited for, people being more integrated together, for more flexibility. I think I'm more suited for that as a manager. I appreciate that we can change directions quickly, that because of the different things we have here as far as the tech side and our creative side, that we can change directions and with little to no effect on another. So if we want to do one thing and we say, this is what we want to do anymore, we want to go this direction, we can make that turn pretty quickly, instead of it being like a huge cruise ship that takes forever to turn. And that's how some studios operate. And I appreciate that flexibility, because it means I know that we can change directions when we need to. But at the same time, there's a lot of, I gave you what my job is, and I think that every studio's producer or executive producer or senior producer or associate producer, they all kind of do different things. I think here we play to people's strengths and what they're really good at, and some people want to manage every pixel that comes in and make sure everything's getting done, and I think that's fine. It's just not how we operate here necessarily. It's all about communication with people talking and making sure we're getting certain things done.
Yeah, cool. And in terms of what is the most difficult thing to deliver in Skylanders Giants, is there one feature that stands out that was really hard to get to the point of being finished?
It's one of those. Imagine software development is just like a lot of plates. And you have to constantly be spinning plates, but when you're spinning these plates over here, there's these other ones that start wobbling. So there are definitely features in the game that a month out, we looked at them and we're like, okay, that isn't done. Like, how is that going to be done?
Wobbly plate.
Or there's other features that came in later, like we have these toy quests, and that was kind of a Hail Mary pass, just like, we want to get these in. We've had to put them off for so long because of other things.
Yeah.
We got 1 week, so let's do it.
Yeah,
and then
if you don't do it now, it's not going to happen.
It's not going to happen after a certain. We have a cutoff time, but then the same thing is, even when you have a cutoff time, and people like to talk about like, their names for milestones like alpha and beta and things. Features are cut off here, no more.
Yeah.
It's what the reality is you want to make the absolute best game you can in the time that you have to the best quality you can.
Yeah.
And those pieces are always fighting. It's like a Venn diagram or something where
Yeah.
circles are, they're always fighting. But at the end of the day, if something's really great like the Toy Quest, it's going to get in. It's just going to require some more work
A
and
bit over time.
yeah. I mean, and there's things that didn't get in just because we looked at it and we said, wow, that's just not. We don't have time to get that in and test it properly and
Yeah.
get it to quality.
Yeah, cool. Thanks that's really good insight into the studio and also your
Yeah.
role. So that's really
No problem.
Thanks for your time.
Thank you.
Cool.
Thank you.
Let's take
I looked
some.
at the camera.
That's all we've got time for this week on Family Gamer TV, but we'll be back with more soon.